Gillingham put in a real performance away at the league leaders at Walsall on Tuesday, with Mackenzie getting an absolute belter of a goal. Can we continue their attitude as we go on to Crewe this afternoon? All unravelling here on German Gills. Welcome to the German Gills Show. I'm going to be your host, Reece, to take you through every step of today's game against Crewe Alexandra. Thank you very much for stopping by. And any Crewe fans here, thank you very much for stopping by also. This season, we are sponsored by C&A Building Products. And if you have a project going at the moment and you need some building materials, these are your guys to go to. The link can be found in the description below to their website. And if you're a Gills season ticket holder, you can get 10% off your order. Right, we're home today, so we're going to go over to Adam Wesgate. Adam, we had a very strong performance Tuesday night at Walsall. Do you think we can continue that going into our game against Crewe this afternoon?
Well, I definitely don't see any reason why we shouldn't continue from the good performance on Tuesday. I'm saying the good performance rather than form or momentum, because it is just one performance. Now, crucially, we did change how we played. I thought that helps a lot, especially when retaining possession, because we were a bit unlucky with the goal we conceded, but we didn't really look like we were going to concede a goal, except when it was a bit back and forth at the end. And the worry, of course, is that we still don't look like we're going to score, because outside of the fluke from Mackenzie, I say fluke, it was a great goal, but outside of that, only really Hutton's shot looked like we would get something from it. But we're working with what we're working with. It's largely the same team aside from Bode, which is a bit of a shame because he's obviously been in pretty good form. Crewe, they've had a bit of a bad start to the year. I mean, we're in February now, so start to the year. They actually got 2 wins at the beginning, but now they haven't had a win since, I think it's the 5th of January. So they might be ripe to get some points off of them. You know, with a manager like John Coleman, you'd think we'd be doing better than we are. Hopefully we can just continue better tactics for our team and the way we can play. Hopefully we can get some goals and just get this monkey off our back. And I think the crowd will give some leeway today. So we will see. I'm feeling positive. Wesgate's Gills.
And of course, we've got the German Gills fan zone. Fans have been reaching out to show about our game this afternoon, and here's what they have to say.
Good morning, Reece. Hope you're well. Today the result's going to be a 1-0 win to the Gills, and it's going to be Robbie Mackenzie to score. Up the Gills, all set Gills.
Hello Reece, I hope you're okay. Well, I'm just about to go away for the half term, but I thought I'd better send my message for Gillingham today. Come on, Gills. So we're at home to Crewe, which I'm not going to, but I see that seems Crewe draw a lot. I'm going to go 1-1 draw. I think be a tight game, good game, but I think we'll do another Walsall game. 1-1. Come on, Gills. And I got the score right last time. Up the Gills.
Good evening, Reece. Oscar here. Crewe Alexandra at home today. Good game. Well, hopefully. We're awful at the moment. We need to improve. What a goal, Robbie Mackenzie, by the way. 1-1 against Walsall. Good result. But today, I have hope. 1-0 win. Wesgate Gills!
Afternoon, Reece. Ben here, just parked up at Priestfield for this afternoon's game with Crewe Alexandra at home. Hope you are well and had a fantastic week. Well, it's a battle of the two teams that are currently out of form. Crewe haven't won since middle of January. Obviously, we haven't won since before Christmas, so I don't think it's going to be a classic, but I think our winless run will end this afternoon with a 2-1 victory, I am going to say. And I'm going to say Elliot Nevitt and Jimmy J. Morgan to score for us. But of course, as always, fingers crossed for 3 points and Wesgate Gills.
Hi Reece, Stephen here mate, hope you're doing well. I'm at Priestfield Stadium for today's home game against Crewe. Hoping we're going to build on the positive performance against Walsall on Tuesday. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Gills win today. I'm going to go with Jimmy J. Morgan getting his first Gills goal today. So I'm going to try and be positive and hopefully get those 3 points. So hope you have a good week mate, and I'll speak to you soon. Wesgate Gills.
Let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Wesgate Gills! So we're about to get underway here at Priestfield Stadium. Big shout out to our sponsor, C&A Building Products. A link to their website can be found in the description down below. And if you'd like access to full match replays, you could do so by pressing the join button underneath this video and join our full match replays membership. And you can get access to all these full match replays. A big shout out to Craig, who's going for a 2-1 win over from Canada. He's watching today. Hopefully that can come true. My goodness, we certainly need to try and get this win. It's been a very long time. I think it's the 10th game now. We are winless. But if we can build on what we did at Walsall, then we've got every chance of trying to get something against an out-of-form Crewe as well, as we are going in very early here. No, it's going to be Tabiner who should clear for Crewe. But let's see how this one unfolds. There was a long ball over the top here. I don't think long balls are going to work today, but Gills have managed to pick that up on this left-hand side. I think that's Morgan who's picked the ball up. He's got to take on his man. He's got support of Clark. He's done really well there. Can he get space to put it into the box? He can. He's taken the shot himself. It's not bad. It's a shot from McKenzie. And I've got to say, it's the first real meaningful move forward from anyone. And it's a slice from McKenzie. And I think he's used up potentially a lot of his shooting ability for that one shot of Walsall on Tuesday. But good work from Morgan, actually, on this left-hand side. And Clark was there for support, but he has the confidence to take on people himself and made a little bit of space. I mean, he got past Powell very, very easily there. And he took a shot towards goal, which was easy cleared. But, yeah, McKenzie used up all his skill on that Tuesday night, it seems. Oh, it's really poor from Gillingham, and I've got to say, it's the first real chance to Crewe, and Powell took it his first time with his left foot there as Morris was at his goal trying to pass it around the back. And I know this style of football, I know it exists, and I sometimes do think that League Two teams and below and sometimes above shouldn't be playing that kind of football. The pitch, the quality that you need to be able to do it. Sometimes it works, but for me, it's something that I don't really enjoy watching because of the high risk factor behind it. Got away with that one. Gills got a call on the far right-hand side, been taken by Corness, and we know he's meant to be a good deliverer of the ball. That's a good ball in. Can we use this with little? He takes a shot and it goes over the bar, but that's really creative from Gillingham. And I tell you what, we haven't seen much of that this season. We haven't seen much creation from corners and free kicks. He's usually just lumping it in there and hoping for the best. And it's nice to see something different like this for a change. And I tell you what, maybe 5 times out of 10 little hits a target. So it was a really, really, was it Clark actually? Sorry, hits target. And nonetheless, it's just really nice to see a little bit of creativity from the Gills front line. We're 20 minutes in. It's a very scrappy game, and as Gillingham win the ball back here, it's like that has been what the game's been all about at the moment. But it could be a goal from McKenzie's deflection that goes wide. But it has been very scrappy all over the place. No one's really getting their passing boots on, and Gills got a corner now. It's a very typical, I would say, League Two game. As Gills nearly trying to find a way through here. So McKenzie, it was blocked in the end and it went past Marshall's post. Well, not bad. A bit of work from Gillingham, but it's still 0-0. Oh, Charlie Tracy's done really well there to get through, but it should have come out and cleared. It's not. It's gone over the bar in the end, and it's great work by Tracy to get through a sea of Gills players there. But you could argue that one of the tackles should have at least landed. It didn't. And then was saved by again Morris, went out to Horlicek, who should be doing a lot better there, and arguably should have put Crewe 1-0 up. And if Tracy's gone down there, I hope he's okay. I know Crewe have a lot of injury scares, a lot of injury problems at the moment. But look, he's picked the ball up here on the far right-hand side. He's gone through 1, 2, 3, and potentially 4 there. It was just Glenn Morris. Luckily, he was out there to make the final block. And I suppose the pressure from Smith there did force Horlicek to hit it over the bar. But arguably, Crewe should be 1-0 up. It's good work from Crewe. They've had some poor passing in the first half an hour of this game, but they did well to get out of that jam there as Tabiner picks up the ball on that right-hand side. He's running at Gills' box. He's going to take the shot himself. It's deflected, or blocked, sorry. And that's a push ref in the back, surely. No, he's not going to give that, Corness. Unfortunately, it's Crewe are going to take a shot themselves. It's blocked, and they're going to take another shot from Horlicek. Gills got to be careful here because Horlicek can shoot. He's giving it to the left-hand side. It's Crewe trying to find a way through, and it's blocked again, I think, by Gale. And Crewe are still on the attack as it's Powell who gives the ball over to the left-hand side, and there's loads of Gills players in the box trying to create this wall to stop the ball going in there, but Crewe are the ones in possession on this left-hand side. It goes across, headed out by Smith, and the attack is still on as they're trying to force their way through, as Cooney now has got the ball, is going to give it over shoulders to the right-hand side. No, he's going to take the shot himself, goes over the bar, and the attack is over. My goodness me. Still 0-0. Gills have done well there to get the ball over to the right-hand side, and Hutton's got this ball. Can he beat his man there to try and get something to the box? He needs to keep possession, or he needs some support somewhere to make something happen. He does get it up into the area, and it's actually hit the crossbar. My goodness me. It actually hit the crossbar. I mean, That's a really weird moment because actually Hatton's done quite well there to get the ball into the box. He was closed down. He had a little bit of support over to his left-hand side, I think, but he decided to go alone. He took on Conway to get a little bit of space on that right-hand side, trying to find some sort of space past Sanders. Managed to do it, and it looks like the ball was harmlessly going out for a goal kick, but in fact, it hit the top of the crossbar. Looked like to Marshall's surprise. Gills got a free kick, quite a dangerous position. Hopefully Clark could put a nice ball into the box for make something happen. It goes in there. It's headed the way by I think it's by Crewe, but then it's bouncing around. Aim was looking to get a little bit of space. And Zelda take the shot. He managed to find the pass. Surely that's going to be the back of the net. It's a good save by the goalkeeper by Morgan, and it goes out for a corner. It's a really good chance from Gillingham. It's probably their best of the game so far. A little bit of tenacity in the box to try and find a little bit of space, cause a little bit of chaos to find that it was to find a way to get a shot on goal. It was really hard to follow that play, but Gale did manage to get the shot in. It was blocked. It went to Aymer, who done really well to try and find a little bit of space to make something happen. Got the pass to Nevitt, who took the shot, went to Morgan. I think it clipped Taberner before it was slaved by Marshall. But it was good work by Gillingham, actually, and it's about time that we managed to create opportunities like this. I don't know if the corner's been taken yet, but we're watching the replay one more time, and that's why I'm keeping the commentary going at the moment to show sometimes how poor the recordings of these on the live match can be. Let's have a look. Yeah, but the corner's completely finished. Didn't see what happened, but Crewe have got a free kick. Anyway, 0-0. And that is half-time. So at half-time, it's Gillingham 0, Crewe Alexandra 0, and on the line we have Adam Wesgate.
Good afternoon.
So a proper League Two game, would you say, Adam, for this one?
Well, definitely. I mean, it's not been great amount of skill on show, although at least Gillingham, we're carrying on from where we were on Tuesday. We've got more possession. We're keeping a foothold in the game. We have had some chances. Crewe have had a golden opportunity, but yeah, you were saying before it does look like a 0-0 probably, and I think that is what it's looking like.
So and these kind of games, like it's only going to be one goal that changes the whole dynamic of the game, and I couldn't tell you who that's going to fall through, but the chances have been few and far between. But I've got to say the passing on the pitch has been really poor from both sides, I have to say.
Yeah, it's not been great at all. I do probably suspect the one thing in our favour is because we're at home and I said we're keeping more possession. I think we're probably, and this is going to sound really weird, I think we're the more likely team to score. But yeah, one goal, and I think that will be it. Because if somebody else is going to open up, then aren't they? And that'll probably be. It probably just will be 1-0 if it's going to be anything.
And what's the feeling in the ground at the moment? Is it quite flat? Are people optimistic from last Tuesday, or is it like much of a muchness?
I'd say it's more optimistic than compared to the last two home games, because there was a feeling before, especially of more of the same. We'll have a bit, 5-10 minutes being good, then we'll struggle, then we'll lose a goal, and then guess what? We won't do anything. It doesn't feel exciting or uplifted, but it just doesn't feel doom and gloom. So it's an improvement. It's definitely an improvement.
Well, that's really good to hear. And hopefully we'll see some improvements from Gillingham in the second half, and we'll come out of a win. But we'll catch up at full time, Adam.
See you then.
So we are about to get underway for the second half. A big shout out to our other supporter of the channel, which is Viper Golf. And if you like retro football kits and golf shirts, go to this website in the link description down below. Have a look at their selection. They're really good, by the way. They're wonderful. I've got some behind me actually here. And if you use GG5 as a code at checkout, you get £5 off your order. Right, let's see if Gills can actually find a way into this game and maybe get a goal. Oh, Matt Scott's pinned up the left-hand side. Really poor from Crewe there. Can we get the shot away? Surely that's a penalty. Referee. Really? I thought he was pulled down there, but it's McKenzie taking it. Could Gills get the shot? If never, he's going to take the shot, and it's blocked in the end by Conway. I've got to say, it looked like that might have been a penalty. I have to say, Gillingham have been very unlucky this season with penalty calls, particularly at Walsall on Tuesday, actually. We arguably should have had one, but it is Nevitt who got the shot away there, but it was blocked really well by Conway. But Gills are attacking early in this second half. Gills with the corner of the far right-hand side, swinging to the back post. Can we get a head on this towards goal? We can, and it's headed off the line in the end by Crewe. And I think who headed it was a Holycheck, headed it off the line in the end. It's good work by Gillingham one more time. A good ball in by Corness as well. And Gillingham are building some pressure at the start of this second half. Let's watch it one more time. And it was a good job he was there, actually, Holycheck. But it was a looping header, easily headed away in the end. But Gills are on the attack. Little's got a free kick on the right-hand side for Gillingham's going to put this one into the box. Hope he gets on the end of this. Goes to the back post. Surely Gale heads towards got a decent save. That was by Marshall. I think it was Gale with the head. And I'd have to say, I think the referee's got that one wrong. I do think that is a goal kick and the referee has misread that one. But still, a great ball in the box by Little. Good head by Gale as well. Headed it down, but the keeper matched it. Got his feet on it. And I don't know. Might have not a couple from McKenzie, but nonetheless, Gills have a corner on that far left-hand side. Hutton's going to launch one from the right-hand side. Can we find a way to get this in the back of the net as it's bounced in the box? Surely someone get it towards goal, and it's a decent save by Marshall. It was Gale again who's managed to get his head to that, and Gills are really knocking on the door at the moment, trying to get this, to get his goal to get Gills in front. But again, Gale's been a little bit unlucky there. He's managed to get tall there, get his head on it, and put it towards the top left corner. But Marshall was equal to it as a throw from Hutton and a flick on. I think was it by Eamon? No, it was by Smith actually, and. Oh, I think it is in the top upright, actually, but Marshall didn't know that. As Gills take this corner short, can we get something from this? It goes to Clark and puts it into the box, sent away by Crewe, but Gills building the pressure, trying to recycle it, and we're playing the percentages to get it to Hutton on this right side, who chips it over to the left-hand side. Gills keeping this ball alive, trying to recycle it. It's quite exciting now. Gillingham are finding a way in to cause Crewe problems, but we're just not punishing them at the moment, and that is the real issue as it goes out for a throw-in. It's still 0-0. Oh, there's an opportunity here for Crewe down this left-hand side, and Holychurch's got a lot of space to run into, and Gills have got to be careful to defend as they're trying to get a shot towards goal, and it's blocked by Gale one more time, and it's blocked again one more time, I think, by Max Clark. And it's just a reminder that there's always going to be a chance for both teams to try and find a goal in this game, and even though we have been putting the pressure on Crewe in this second half, they're always going to try and find a way to get back into it, and luckily Gale there was alert, as was a block from Max Clark. I think it was Lowry who took the shot on that far right-hand side for Crewe. But, you know, Crewe is still here. They still want to try and get something from this game themselves, and they're always going to pose a threat moving forward. It is still 0-0. Gills trying to get forward. A good pass to Dak, and that's surely going to be a free kick, ref. And there's also a second yellow card as well, and Crewe have gone down to 10 men, and Dak has gone down injured as well. And Crewe, who got the yellow? Who was the yellow card? They didn't see who it was, but it's if you're on a yellow card, those are the kind of tackles that you need to be avoiding. And Gills got a great opportunity here as Crewe have gone down to 10 men. We've got 15 minutes left. But what it does mean, though, is that the likelihood of Crewe packing in and trying to just keep 10 men behind the ball might, it's one of those things. It could advantage us, but it could also give an advantage to Crewe in a weird way, because they will just be much more defensive. But it is a second yellow card, and that's a lunge. Is it Conway who managed to do that? No, it wasn't. It was Cooney. He knows what he's done. As soon as he went in for it, it's like he's forgot he was on a yellow card, and he's been sent off. Crewe down to 10 men. Just coming on the left-hand side as Nolan's got the ball. He's going to take the ball into the box. He's going to do it now. It's not a bad ball in, actually. Can we get something towards the goal? And it's a header that's just gone over the bar from Hawkins. A really good delivery from Nolan on this left-hand side, and Hawkins rises well, guides the header, but just off target. And unfortunately, Gillingham didn't put it in the back of the net from Hawkins, and it is still 0-0. Let's watch his ball in from Nolan. He took his time there, trying to find the right space to beat Lowry. He does well. It's a decent ball in, actually, and it just goes over the bar. Gills on the front left side given to Little. Can we get this ball in the box and make something happen against the 10 men of Crewe? It's Nolan that's going to be running in. We know he's better with his left foot. Is he going to take the shot himself? Or he's a little bit slow, got caught in position, but luckily it went all the way back out to Little. He's got to beat his man there. He has, and he gets it into the box. Suddenly someone's going to put it in. Oh, it's headed up, and it's still alive and attacking, and it's bouncing around. Yeah, no! The ref's given it and a foul on Marshall. I thought they got in the back of the net as the keeper's gone up for it. I think either someone's gone into the back of him or he's fallen down. We know goalkeepers can be somewhat overprotected. And well, there he's on the floor now, and the referee's going to have to call over the physio. I'm sure we'll get an opportunity to watch what happened, but Dak is protesting about the situation. Let's watch it one more time. It was good work from Little to get a little bit of space on that inside to get it into the box. A dangerous ball in. It's headed up by Hawkins. That's what he's good at. And yeah, I would probably argue that Dak has gone into the back of the goalkeeper a bit more forceful. If it was a player with a red shirt, maybe that's not a foul. I don't know. As is when you put a foul on a keeper or some contact with the keeper, that's what normally happens. But good work from Gillingham. Unfortunately, at the back of the net, and it is still 0-0. Little's got a ball. He's just launched it straight into the box. Can we get this in and make something happen? Surely Dak's going to be at the end of that one. Oh, he's just squirmed it. Actually, it's really good defensive work by Powell, who just about got something on the end of that to put Dak off, because if it falls clean to Dak like that, I'm sure he's going to put that in the back of the net. It's good work by Powell, but Gillingham again really knocking on the door of trying to get this goal that surely would give them the 3 points. It's a good head down there, and it's just enough from Powell to put Dak off, and unfortunately it didn't fall nicely for him, and we didn't put it in the back of the net. Gills coming forward now, chipping it into the box. Can we make something happen here? It's floating around, and it's going to be a shot from there. What the hell happened there? And Gills got a corner. It was Nevitt who took the shot. It was blocked. And it was just, everything just went flat suddenly. The deflection was so much. You can see so many people are nearly, the game is done. They're so knackered. It is so, Gillingham was so unfortunate not to get something end of this game. Has watched this replay here. It was headed out in the end by, well, not really convinced by Crewe. And it just didn't fall nicely for Gillingham as it went out just to the right-hand side of the post. It was deflected. We're going to keep the highlight going because the corner's going to be coming in. Can we get something towards goal? It's gone to the back post. Surely it's in the back of the net. What a save! Oh, my goodness me! Oh, I don't know how we haven't scored there. Wow, as Little puts it into the box, it's probably going to be the goalkeepers. I got to give credit to Crewe. They really have defended excellently, but I think it just again exposes how poor we are in the final third. We can't seem to convert anything at the moment. As it's bad. How do you not put that in the back? Oh, what a save that is by Marshall as well. He's got his strong right hand to that, and I think the referee has just blown for full time. Wow, that's a very long highlight at the end of this game. I have to say though, for all the time wasting and stoppages in play in the last 8 minutes of that game, I thought the referee would give a little bit more. But before we go over to Adam Wesgate, I've got to say one thing. We still can't score. We still have a huge issue up top of not being able to put it in the back of the net. And credit to Crewe for defending excellently well, but in the same merit, we should be scoring at least one of those opportunities. And that has been a problem, again, for 4, if not more seasons. And we can't rely on absolute wonder goals from people from 30 yards. We have to be able to score opportunities like we've had today. We're just not converting them. Anyway, let's go over to Adam Wesgate.
Ooh, well, that was probably the most exciting second half we've had in a while. Disappointing, obviously, but especially the 10 men. I mean, I still think it was the same level of improvement from the Walsall game. I would say Walsall were better, but we did have the wonder goal. The problem, obviously, we've got on the negative side is we just can't score. I think we're a bit unlucky at times with the way the ball dropped. That could have gone in other days, and I don't think that's due to a lack of confidence or anything. But at the same time, we're just not putting them away in enough numbers anyway. But we controlled the game more. We never really, outside of 1 or 2 chances, looked like we were going to concede. I mean, I'd be less worried about the conceding if we just could score. That's the thing, isn't it? Because once the other team gets a goal, it's very, very difficult. I took more heart at Walsall that they seemed to, carry on and just do their thing after we conceded a goal, which has been a problem before. But yeah, today was an improvement again. And if we keep going like that, we will get the win. Okay, I think the next home game is not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. But more goals required, and let's get that win. Law Skeets Gills.